Hey guys, welcome back to Millennial Money Honey. Today I am actually going to give myself an at-home quarantine haircut. So back in February, I decided I've had it with hair salons. I am no longer going to be paying the amount that I pay to get my hair done in Los Angeles. And easily I would spend $200 every single time I went into a salon. So that would be just for a haircut and then plus tip or a perm, and I've also did balayage for a while, and then I even upgraded that and was doing like a full bleach blonde. Because of that, like my bill would run, you know, anywhere from $200 to upwards of $500 plus dollars. I decided to do an at-home haircut. It went horribly and I ended up back at Supercuts the next day. But I decided $30 is worth it to pay for a haircut. So that's kind of where I landed on that, and I didn't end up making a video because it was so bad. So I'm kind of nervous to actually try this again, but my sister has convinced me that like we are on month 9 of lockdown and it's time for me to get a haircut. As you can see, my strands are very ragged and dry. You can't feel it through the camera, but I'm telling you, it feels like straw. So that being said, I'm really excited to get a new fresh look for winter and yeah, let's chop this hair. So today I have my sister Sarah here to help me with my haircut.
Hey guys, I'm Katie's sister Sarah.
And she is by no means a hairstylist or barber or whatever it is, but she has been picking up a lot of quarantine hobbies, everything from sourdough making to
Plant mom.
She's a plant mom now. She's a puzzle queen, like all the classic quarantine hobbies, including cutting hair. Let's go, let's go. Okay, so what tools do we need for this?
So we have a spray bottle to wet the hair down, a comb with a rat tail, and then hair cutting scissors.
So that's all of the tools you need to get your haircut. Oh, and we have a lot of clippies and rubber bands. I think they know what clips and rubber bands look like.
Okay, let's start just by spraying your hair down. And then we also need to decide how much you want to take off.
I'm trying to grow my hair out actually to like here, so I don't really want to cut off too much, and I feel like it's better to go shorter because inevitably this is going to be uneven.
Not a lot of faith here.
I think like only maybe like an inch and a half.
Okay.
Is that too little?
No, you can do this as much or as little as you want.
Okay. Yeah, let's start with like an inch and a half.
Okay. So I'm gonna start just by dividing your hair into 2 sections, and this is how you normally part your hair, right?
Yeah, I have a second part.
Put a rubber band, and then we're gonna position it where you want us to cut. Unfortunately, we don't have like the tiny rubber bands, which I think would be better for this. Okay.
Not prepared.
And the goal is to brush it straight down and then have it rubber band exactly where we want to cut it. And we're going to try and keep it as even as possible. You know, I know you can't feel it, but I can feel it when I brush your ends.
What?
How dead they are and naughty.
Yeah, honestly, that's the problem. After I dyed my hair like bleach blonde like 4 times, it just killed my hair. It feels horrible. It honestly feels like straw, and I didn't even know hair could really feel like straw because my hair has never been that damaged before. And that's really what made me decide like I cannot be bleaching my hair like this anymore. So I'm going back to my virgin hair, and that's the goal with growing it out. Okay, right now, so we're sectioning off all my hair into little rubber bands all the way around, in little sections all the way around my hair. And I think we watched a lot of YouTube videos where they just did like 2 ponytails or like a single ponytail cut situation. But Sarah found this one and was like, this is the one she wants to try. Is that right?
That's correct.
So the new thing to do is section it off into little ponytails and then cut those all the way around. YouTube experts.
Okay, Katie will link the YouTube video that's the inspiration for this haircut. But one thing that I loved is that he's a hairdresser and he was super candid about like if you actually want a really great haircut,
You need to go to a salon. That's what I said.
But if you're
Not
gonna try it at
amazing.
home, this is what you should do to make it look not terrible.
Wow.
Ready?
First cut. Here we go.
So basically I'm doing point cutting into the hair at each of the guys. So I don't want that blunt cut because I think that's where it becomes obvious that I'm not a professional hairstylist. And so I'm going for more of a feathered look on the end that doesn't make it super obvious if I'm not perfectly aligned.
Cut all of the sections, and now we're taking them out and hoping, praying that this is even. Are we done yet?
Okay.
And we're done. Feels lighter. I feel like you got a lot of the dead ends off. I mean, not like, you can still see a tiny bit, but definitely more than before. Feels lighter and like shorter. Blow dry it and see how it is. Sounds good. All right, so not bad, right? Like, it actually looks pretty decent. I was very skeptical, obviously, going into this, and I actually kind of like it. Like, I would definitely let her cut my hair again. So thanks, Sarah. Lessons we kind of learned when we actually ended up drying everything out is that the front ends kind of like, or I don't know if they're lighter or what, but they ended up being a tiny bit, maybe half an inch shorter. So kind of like goes up a little bit, which is okay because some people like little face frame. But I would definitely like keep it a little bit longer if I were to redo this again. And then we actually cut it wet, but I think we would also try again doing it like just dry sectioning. And when we section it off in the beginning, do it from dry hair, just because you get kind of the more natural texture. Those are the two tips we would recommend doing if we were to do it again. But overall, I think it turned out really great, and I am now a believer in a do-it-yourself at-home haircut. You know, my experience has been redeemed. So I would recommend it if you have a friend. I don't know if I'd be able to do it myself, but I know Sherry from Saver Spender does. So let me guys know what you honestly think about my haircut. To me, it's a little, I know it doesn't look like a huge difference, but it's definitely shorter, a little bit lighter. You can't feel this again, but my like straw ends are definitely like, they're almost gone. I have a little bit in the front. If you check it out from the back, you can see that it is like all my natural hair is there. I've like completely cut out like the dyed end part, so it's looking so much better and it feels so much better. I'll link the video tutorial that we actually followed to cut my hair, and if you guys have any feedback, let me know your honest thoughts on cutting your hair at home and how you think my hair turned out. And if you have any tips, I would love to hear them because I know I'll be doing this again in the future, so yeah. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, and if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you get notified when I drop the next video. Stay tuned for next week and we'll talk more money, honey.